You know, there's this massive tech revolution happening, like right this second, and almost everyone is completely missing it.
What if the tools that built every single business you know and love are already becoming museum pieces? And look, this isn't some sci-fi prediction for the future. It's happening right now. And if you get this, it gives you a crazy advantage.
Okay, so for decades, it didn't matter if you were a tiny corner store or a giant global company. Everyone pretty much used the same basic set of tools to get stuff done. And honestly, these tools were usually super expensive, a total pain to learn, and you basically needed to be an expert to make them work right.
So for keeping track of money, spreadsheets, you know the drill, manually typing in every single number. It was so slow, so boring, and super easy to mess up.
And what about customers? They use these clunky email marketing tools. Basically, you just blast out the same generic message to thousands of people and just cross your fingers that anyone would actually open it.
And then there's design. You know, for logos, ads, anything visual. You needed this crazy complex software that cost a fortune and literally took years to get good at. So if you weren't a pro designer, tough luck. That was the old way.
But now, there's this quiet revolution happening. It's completely replacing that entire old toolkit. And the thing is, this shift is happening so much faster than most people even realize.
Think about it. The arrival of powerful AI that anyone can use, this is as big as when the internet first showed up. Seriously, it's completely rewriting the rules for how we build, create, and sell, well, everything.
Just to give you an idea of how big this is, let's look at graphic design. Remember that super complex cast that used to take hours and hours? Well, research shows that generative AI can slash the time it takes to create a pro-level image by 99%. 99. That isn't just a little bit better, that's a whole new ballgame.
So, what are these new power-ups? Let's dive into the AI toolkit that's replacing everything and that you can literally start using today.
Okay, so the old way, spending days, maybe even weeks researching and writing a business plan or a big report. The new way, ChatGPT. It's like having your own personal research assistant. It can help you draft stuff, create outlines, and get the writing done in a ridiculously short amount of time.
Or how about design? Forget about paying for crazy expensive software. We're trying to find a designer. Now you have tools like Midjourney and DALL-E. You can create these absolutely stunning, professional-looking images just by typing what you want in plain English. It's that simple. So, let's say you have an idea for a new coffee shop. You need a logo, right? You can now generate hundreds of unique options in just a few minutes. You're not held back by your technical skills anymore. The only limit is your own imagination.
And it's not just for creatives. For anyone who writes code, you know how it is. You get stuck and spend hours searching for answers online. Well, those days are fading. Tools like GitHub Copilot basically act as an AI partner that sits next to you, suggesting code and even whole functions as you type. It just makes everything so much faster.
Now get this, what about customer service? There's this company, Klarna. They replaced the work of 700 full-time agents with one single AI assistant. It handles 2/3 of all their customer service chats around the clock, and it's on track to save them $40 million. That's insane. So when you look at the big picture, the time savings are just massive, right? We saw graphic design is up to 99% faster. Coding gets a 55% speed boost. Even just writing a report is 37% faster. These aren't just little improvements. We're talking about huge leaps in how much you can get done, and it's happening in every single industry.
Okay, so what does all this mean for you? Why should you care about this right now? Well, because a shift this big creates an incredible, once-in-a-generation opportunity. For real. The best way to think about it is like this. AI gives one person the power of an entire team. I mean, think about it. Everything that used to need a whole crew, writers, designers, coders, customer support, can now be done by one person. Just one person with a good idea and the right tools.
This is your secret advantage. You can launch that business idea you've been thinking about for basically $0. You can use AI to design your brand, write all your marketing, and even help build the actual product. You can pick up skills that are so new, nobody else has them yet. You can automate all the boring parts of your job so you can focus on the cool stuff. And you can get way ahead of all the competition that's still stuck doing things the old way.
Look, the rule book for business is being totally rewritten, and keeping up with these changes, it's not optional anymore.
And that's exactly what we cover here at Technocom. Every single week, we're breaking down the future of AI tools, digital branding, automation, and how to grow a business all in a way that you can actually use.
The tools are already here. The opportunity is right now. So, make sure you subscribe to stay ahead.